David here from Family Adventures. Sitting next to me is
Isaac from Family Adventures.
We're heading into the May Bank holiday weekend. Isaac's just finished school for the weekend. I've surprised him. We're going to Springwood. Come along for the ride. This is going to be Springwood
Fisheries
Part 3. So we've just arrived here at Springwood Fisheries. There you go. And once again we're renting the little shepherd's hut. Took us about 2.5 hours to get here. Traffic wasn't that great. We've got the table set for dinner, and traditionally cooking us some nice chicken fajitas. Isaac's playing on his computer game, and yeah, we're here and it's a beautiful sunny day. So we're going to try and get some food in our bellies, and we're going to go and do a little bit of stalking for an hour before it gets dark. So stay tuned, see how we get on. There's the sizzling chicken fajitas, all ready to rock and roll. Oh, look at Isaac tucking into the fajitas.
This looks lovely, guys.
Are they fajitas or fajitas?
Not a clue, but it looks nice.
If anybody knows how to pronounce fajitas,
It's definitely fajitas, I think. Max, my friend at school, Max, calls it fajitas.
fajitas, does he?
So I'm pretty
Well,
sure it's
leave a message in the comments section, and yeah.
Let's dig in.
I'm going to eat my fajita. Isaac's going to eat his fajita. What's the verdict? Well caught. He's already messed up his nice clean clothes. That's what camping with Daddy's all about. Oh, that's really good. Really, really good.
Dad, let's lightsaber duel with the fajitas.
Oh, okay, ready? Yum, 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 yum. So our first session then on long pool ended up with Isaac catching 2 lovely little carp, a mirror and a common, and I caught this lovely beauty. The reason why Isaac took so many pictures of this one is because he was really chuffed of me catching one off the surface. Colours of this one is absolutely stunning.
Guys, this is our first morning here at Springwood Fisheries in East Sussex, and we are going to go down there to where we fished yesterday at Long Pool, and we're going to try and stalk some carp and some grass carp, and maybe even, I don't know, tench or something if we're lucky.
I'm just rustling us up a little bit of breakfast. We got some nice open back sausages there, all fried in gorgeous butter from Devon. So we're going to sit out on the veranda, have a sausage butty and a cup of tea.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah, that is one of the best breakfasts, I think, in my opinion.
Let me try, let me see what it's like.
That's really good.
Real good.
No, I don't want to lose it, Dad.
Just lift it out. It's fine. Go on, Craig.
It's not. Do you see what I mean? I need you to do something. It's going underneath the... I can't stop the thing.
You need to tighten your drag up a bit.
No, I can't. Look at it. I can't stop it.
Isaac, you need to lift your rod up.
I can't, because you need to reel around.
Isaac's got a carp on. Chuck some dog biscuits in just over there, and then started feeding on the surface, and he cast his maggot right on its head. Absolutely brilliant cast, and just took it straight away. But it's gone right parallel with the bank. He's got to try and turn it.
I think I'm gaining on it. I don't know, is it still on?
It must be on.
Yeah,
Is your line still tight? It's just exactly there. Doing a good job there, mate. Well done.
It's not snag. I might need to, I'm going to need to like put it over there and...
Yeah. Let me help you. Let me put the phone.
And over there. Okay, Dad, they're starting surface feed now.
That's good. I think they're starting to surface feed now. The sun's come out. Glorious bit of sunshine. Yeah, they are surface feed. You can see the ripples where I chucked some dog biscuits earlier. So I'm fishing on a float and a pallet. Got one ledger in, fake sweet corn, sticky pellets around a method lead, but nothing on either of them carp wise. But lots of little rod. We both hooked up pretty good carp this morning, both on maggots. But mine got off and Isaac's took him into a snag along there. But we're still going. It's only 20 to 12, so anything can happen this afternoon.
Oh my god, this is the world's... Look at the size of it. How did I hook that?
I don't know, but I'll show you how to net it and not knock it off the hook, shall I?
Dad, can I net it myself?
Nicely done, it. You're done. Tell us how you caught that, Isaac.
My dad just said to drop it down underneath that little tree. And I did, and within a couple of seconds of it being in the water, a beautiful quality roach.
About 3/4. That's all right. It's another nice little common. That's 4 carp Isaac's had today. We've been a bit light on the video in because we've been it's been very quiet. It hasn't been a very fun-packed day today. I've had absolutely nothing. There he goes. Bye bye, fishy. Well done, mate. So I've pretty much had my ledger in all day. I've tried all different baits. I did actually have a run on a Tutti Frutti boilie, and that was when I was casting right over there, about 10 foot from those trees, and Isaac picked it up and set the hook for me because I was busy talking to someone. I come back, got it all the way in down to here, and Isaac tried netting it and pushed it off the hook with a net. But that's the only sort of run I've had or bite I've had all day. Isaac's been catching a bit off the surface like he normally does. He's had 4 fish. Just had that nice common.
What is it?
It's your bite alarm. Right, after a good day's fishing, we're going to go and see if we can't find somewhere to eat tonight. So we don't want to cook, we're going to go out for dinner.
Yep.
So for starter, we went for little pork bites and some lovely sausages. These sausages are so good. They're really hot. A little tip for you if you come here, the Bell in Ticehurst. I've read on a lot of reviews of this pub that the starters, etc., are really small, but we ate here last year and we had an amazing meal. So we decided this time to try the titbits, and I'll tell you, we're not going to be able to eat them all, so we're going to have to take them away, otherwise we won't eat our main. We had the honey glazed sausages and the pork belly bites, and they are delicious, really, really delicious. Well, there you go. This is what a £20 beef, ale and mushroom pie looks like. 20 quid. That's what it looks like inside. That does look pretty good. Isaac's gone for the chicken and chips. Thumbs up, Isaac. Just a good little tip when you go camping. I like to take these little sachets of coffee that's got milk, sugar, coffee all mixed up in one. What do you do if your son or daughter don't like coffee? I get these little bags and I fill them up with hot chocolate and put a little bit of sugar in there. You can put some little mini marshmallows in there. Saves you taking a whole jar of hot chocolate with you when you go camping or go on holiday or away anywhere like that. These are little bags that come in the COVID testing kits, and they're ideal size for making a hot chocolate for one. So breakfast number 2. We got nice sausages and fried potatoes cup of coffee and a hot chocolate. Funny thing was, down the lake yesterday, I made us some pot noodles and I took the forks around the lake and I thought, I'm going to put those forks somewhere so I don't forget them. And I can't remember where I put them. So we got one fork between the two of us to eat our breakfast. Oh well, I use my fingers. Definitely feeling a little bit chillier today. So yeah, what was the lake that we fished on yesterday?
Long Pool.
So we fished on Long Pool yesterday for carp and it was very, very disappointing. I had one carp on the ledger and it got out right at my feet when Isaac was trying to net it. But it was only a small carp, it wasn't a massive one. Maggots. Oh, and it was on maggots as well, Isaac tells me. And I didn't see anyone else really catch anything on their ledgers. There was one guy to the left of me caught something, but Isaac was going up and down like a mad person possessed, and he was trying to take them off the surface, chucking out dog biscuits and bread, and he managed to get four carp off the surface. I tried for a little bit, but I just haven't got the patience like Isaac has for catching carp off the surface. But we're going to go and walk around the lakes in a minute. Come with us. We'll show you again the 4 different lakes, and if we find a good swim, we're going to chuck the bags down, then we'll come back and get the rest of the gear. But we're thinking maybe today a bit of catfish fishing. So if you like watching people catch giant catfish, stay tuned. Fingers crossed, and we might be able to pull one out the bag, or should I say put one on the bank. So yeah, this place has got 4 lodges for people to stay overnight, and it's got the shepherd's hut over there, which is where we're staying. Shepherd's hut, £70 a night, and it sleeps 2 people. Now this lake down there is Long Lake. That's the one that's got all the little carp in. It's got grass carp in there as well. Lots of rudd and roach. Isaac caught a little perch in there yesterday, which we didn't know was in there. We're just heading down to Spring Pool, which is the big one. It's got the large catfish and pretty big carp in there, but we've not had a really big carp. Isaac had a 19-pound out there last year, which is a PB, but I've not had a sniff of a carp out of this lake.
God's sake,
but we've got a bit of an issue this year coming here, because last year the only people who could fish here were those that were staying in the lodges or in the shepherd's hut, but they seem to have opened it up now for a limited membership, and we just can't get onto the swims that we wanted to get on. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that. It's not a lot of money, but you come with expectations, don't you, of at least getting into one of the swims where you had success last time catching some good catfish. So we're just going to walk around Spring Pool, see if we can find another swim, and fingers crossed we can get it baited and hopefully attract the cats in. So keep watching. So that's Spring Pool over there, look. We're just heading down. Isaac's struggling with his
I hate this bag.
with his rod bag, because there's a lot of stuff in there. There's loads of reels and all sorts. So there's Spring Pool. We're going to head over to that far corner there, where we fished last time. It was casting out to that point. That's the point of that little island there. Now, I don't know if you can quite see it, but I can see there's lots of ripples and bubbles coming up.
Oh, Dad, look at the geese.
Isaac's just spotted some little bait. We're heading all the way down here now. It's going to be absolutely miles to walk with the barrow, with the umbrellas and stuff, because the weather's meant to be quite changeable today. So we were thinking we'll bring the umbrellas, our wet gear, everything. And obviously you need quite a lot of gear for the big cats. We've got the big cat,
So yeah,
unhooking
there's this
cradle.
swim.
Yeah, no, it's no good, mate. Isaac's saying about that swim there.
But this isn't the swim
If you watch one of our other videos, there's a big down tree that goes right away across there. That's what we were told. When we were casting across to there, we were getting snagged and hooked up on the big down tree. Right, so this swim here is going to be no good. We want to get casting out on that point right over there, and there's no way we're going to do it from there. And also we're going to cast straight over the lads that are on the bank there. So I'm thinking we'll go the other side of the island and try that side of the pool and give that a go. Try that side of the pool. So this is a swim we're going to try fishing. I'm going to have this swim. I'm going to try and cast out to the point, but from the other side of the island. And Isaac's having that swim over there. It's a nice sort of bay. It's all in the shade, so it's freezing cold. So I'm going to go and get my coat, get my wet water gear on, and yeah, we're going to go and bring the stuff over here and give it a go. Well, he's casting there, but that's out to the edge of the tree. So if I can sort of cast between there and there,
got a bait boat.
without further, we've got a bait boat as well. I might give that a whiz.
So
Give that a go.
we can deploy it.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, speaking to the guys, it's a syndicate of 40 people. Bought the rights to fish here.
Go.
Right, so this is our Temu special fishing trolley. It was £55 off of Temu. It's not the best, but it's okay. It does the job. It does the job, doesn't it, Isaac?
Yeah.
It does the job. Let's get that a little bit longer than that. So it folds up quite flat, goes in the boot of the car. It's quite heavy steel, which is probably why it was cheap. A lot of the fishing trolleys you get in the fishing shops are a lot lighter than this. So bear that in mind if you want to buy this, decide to buy this trolley. But it goes together quite easy. And last piece, and screw it all up. There you go, got a nice little basket there, put stuff in, you wheel it around, that goes up like that, that can extend out, make it a bit bigger, a bit longer. £55 off a Temu.
Well, I think my dad's hooked into a pretty damn big catfish. Look at this bend. And yeah, we've only been out, what, 20 minutes?
Yes, and I've tightened the line right off, the drag right off.
I won't be surprised if that...
This is going to snap my rod. Oh my God, this is big.
Imagine this is £100-pounder.
Did you get the big net ready, Isaac?
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm going to net it. So it wasn't quite as big as we thought. You kind of forget when you haven't been catfishing for a while how much they fight. But I managed to land this one, and I'd say it was just shy of £20.
Well, that went straight away.
Oh, well there you go. That was catfish number one. It was bleeding quite a bit from the mouth, so Isaac made me just put it back. We didn't get to weigh it, but I'd say it was just over £20, I'd say, and it put up quite a good fight. And I was literally out for about 10 minutes on that rod. So let me just show you what I'm using then for bait, etc. So what we got, right, is we got a PVA bag full of halibut pellets, and we've got a big chunky halibut pellet on the end there, and that's what the cats love. They absolutely love that. And it's just on and we just got a sliding weight, goes up and down, attached to a swivel clip with a little bit of rubber pushed over the clip just so it don't come unhooked. And the main line is about £15 carp line, and I'm using a bit of carp link in the end there because I've got really abrasive mouths. And that's it. So I'm going to get it back out and see if I can't get another catfish. And on my other rod, we've just got some micro pellets soaked in a bit of pond water, squished around a method lead, and a tutti frutti boilie again on a hair rig there. And doesn't have carp link, but it do have a bit of braid there, so if we do hook into a cat, that will give it at least a little bit of resistance against their rough mouths. But yeah, we're hoping to get a carp as well, fingers crossed. Yeah, funny, I've been having a bit of action on both of those rods, and I'm just wondering if it's just catfish. If it is, if I do get a little catfish on the carp rod, I'll switch out. Yeah,
my right hand rod keeps
the leader.
Keeps
Some action
twitching.
on the left rod. That's the one that's got the halibut.
You're getting loads of bites, Dad.
What?
My right hand rod keeps twitching with the halibut pellet on it.
Yeah, is it on your bite alarm?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not. It hasn't beeped though.
I'm just going to walk up and see Isaac.
Yeah, they're probably feeding on the bait around it.
I think because these are big catfish, I think when I go and do the cup of soups and sandwich, I'm going to have to insist we bring your rods in for that, all right? I'm not going to leave you here on your own.
Aww.
We'll walk back, have a nice warm cup of soup.
I'd be alright.
We won't do it just yet. It's only 11:45. We'll carry on fishing until about 1,
Yeah,
and then we'll have a spot of lunch, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. But like I say, it's definitely colder today. And the owner of the lakes walked around yesterday, and even he said with the temperature dropping, the catfish will probably liven up in this lake. I'm quite chuffed that we're getting a few knocks and a few bites, and I've had one fish
Well,
already.
that one? Just there? Really? Okay.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about fishing in this far corner. It
Thank
is
you.
the furthest you can actually walk with a wheelbarrow, so it's quite
Dad?
a walk. Yeah,
He said he caught 4 catfish just under the oak tree.
yeah.
So I'm going to put my carp rod just there.
Well, just leave it for a moment,
Yeah.
because you've got to wait for the halibut pellets to break down and the oil disperses
No, I
in
was
the
on
water.
about the carp rod.
Yeah, I know. What have you got on your carp rod?
Boilie.
The boilie, is it on a method lead?
It's just on a inline.
Not a method lead.
No.
Why don't you put it on a method lead and you can use some micro pellets?
No, I don't. I can feed just down there.
All right, if you're going to put it just down there. But if you do get a catfish down there, you won't have cat link on it, will you?
How are you getting so many bites?
I don't know if it is a bite or whether it's just fish knocking it. Remember, they're eating the pellets.
Yeah, I know, but mine's not even like doing anything now.
But that wasn't a proper run. That's the thing with Isaac. If he's not catching fish within the first 10 minutes, which I did, to be fair, I caught that catfish literally within the first 10 minutes of being proper set up. I can't believe it's 11:45. It must have taken us quite a while to walk around and get
I
everything
swear,
set
if
up.
I've got gunk on.
But we did have to tie all the rigs off. We should have done it last night, but Isaac was shattered after we got back from our meal at the pub.
Yeah, I'm going to get a few of them oily pellets to just
Oily pellets.
throw under the oak tree. These little ones.
Oh, okay.
A few.
Talking of tea, I could kill a nice cup of tea right now. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. But no, right at the beginning of today's video anyway, when we were setting up by the car, I just showed you my little
Fish on!
Dolly.
Got one!
You got one?
Yep, catfish! Big one!
Oh, I've missed mine. I don't
Let's
know.
go!
Oh, mine's just dropped off. I
Huh?
had a little fish on mine.
Did you?
Yeah. Right, I'll come and video you. Let's take the video over to
That
Isaac.
was quick!
Hey,
That was quick!
that was quick. Come on, let's go and watch
I'm
him.
happy to spend another day here if you want to do it tomorrow.
I knew he'd like it. Right, come on, let's go. That's like Annika Rice running.
Feels flipping huge.
You want me to get your other rod in?
No, that's just down in the oak tree. I think it's alright
Oh,
for
okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say yes to reeling the rod when we go for a cup of noodle or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
It's a big catfish.
Is it a big carp? How's your profile of rod handling?
Very good. It actually feels really good on it.
Nice one, mate.
Okay.
Nice one.
God, big catfish.
I'm wondering if I'm wondering if your fish swum across my line, because I had a bump and a bite and a run on my left-hand rod.
Yeah, I think it's
Exactly the same.
Yeah,
and I think I might have
it's
been
right
hooked round
next
you.
to yours. Oh,
Yeah.
Dad, would you mind? You might have to reel your carp rod in if it goes over.
That's all right. Don't worry. I can do in a sec.
Oh, I thought that just came off. For a
Keep that
sec.
pressure on.
Feels weird.
That's it. Are you winning? It's not taking any line.
No.
What's your
Why does it feel like a carp? I feel head
No,
shaped.
it is a catfish. Why is your drag too tight, or is it good? No. All right. Okay. No. Keep going. If anything, it's too loose.
But it's not taking any, so it's alright.
Keep reeling. Get it in. Get it in, boy. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm trying. I don't want to just be like a loon and start.
No, you're not being like a loon.
Ugh.
If it's not running away from you, then you can just pull it. You don't want it going to ground, do you?
It's really sluggish.
You don't want this catfish going to ground.
But the bite was crazy. It started off doing that, and
I
then
know. I heard it from
yeah,
over there.
yeah, it's going. That went a bit, and then it just went.
Concentrate
Woo!
on getting it in, Isaac. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to lose it.
I'm not gonna lose it. I think it might be well hooked.
Right, let's hope it is. catfish down there. He's winning. He's winning. You must have cast it out quite a way, mate.
No, I cast it about there.
Yeah.
Now it's
tighten
taking.
that drag off a little bit.
Huh?
Tighten the drag off a little bit. That's it. Come on.
Definitely a catfish. It's got big catfish.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Not big, but like.
Is it a good fighter?
Yeah. No, it might go into my other line. No, it's coming. Dad, it's coming. This one's actually energetic. My back feels like it's broken.
Right. Turn it. Lift it towards the net.
I just knocked my carp.
Right. Just put that down.
In?
He's in the net. In the net. Yeah. In the net, mate.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, he's a little baby.
Yeah, it's really
Come on, bring your rod over to the mat. Nice fish. Again, I reckon it's about 18 pound, Isaac.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I reckon it
It's
is.
small.
But it's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you sort your fish out, mate. Just in the side of its mouth. Perfect.
How am I going to get that out? No, I do. It's...
Use my pliers.
Are these barbed?
Semi-barbed.
Oh, great.
Get it and twist it out. Get it out the net first. Get the fish out of the net.
I won't be able to do this on my own. Just get on Wells. Where am I going to release it?
Lift him up and just chuck him in.
Do that, then we'll let it.
That's not a pretty way of releasing a fish, is it?
He'll go. He's gone.
Oh,
He's just sat there. Oh no, he's go. Go now that side.
I couldn't even see it. That wasn't a very good way of releasing him, but at least you done it.
I couldn't have
Okay.
lifted it.
I ain't doing that. Wipe your hands. I'm not giving you a high five.
On it. Oh, on.
I'm not giving you a high five with those slimy hands.
Oh. Shall I use the same pellet? I want to change the pellet.
Use whatever you want to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's just down there. You're getting some action here, mate, aren't you?
I was setting, guys. I was setting a stick ring up for a car, and it just. I didn't even get the chance to. I was getting a bit confused and it peeled off.
Right,
Cracking run.
let's get the net.
I like the way that both of the bites I've got I've actually hooked and there's a fish on it. No! I think it's just come off. So, my dad's hooked into his second catfish of the day. It's about, what time? About 12 o'clock?
I think so, yeah. I think I'm starting to feel hungry, so it must be lunchtime. The last cat Isaac caught, he called it Sue. Cat Sue, because that's his favourite curry. And my one was called Kim. I don't know what this one's called. I reckon this one's Kylie. Kylie the cat. This one's small and petite. Perfectly full.
Heck, it's on.
Right, I'm going to weigh this one. Oh, hang on. Just tear it. Just about fit in the 17.9. Let's call it 18. It's alright. Get him in. Are you videoing?
Yes.
Yeah, Catmandu. This one's Kylie. This one's called Kylie. Mwah. Thank you, Kylie.
I got a good release of that one.
Yeah, it was good release. I'm having a catfish that is just messing me about. Left hand rod, it keeps going beep, 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 and then it drops it again. I'd cast that rod, I'd bait it back up, put a new halibut pellet on, cast it out, and I was literally setting the rod back down in the holder, and it ran for about 4 beeps and stopped again. So I've just tightened it all up, and it just ran again while I was over at Isaac's swim, and I just walked back and it just went again. It just keeps picking up and dropping it. Could be a carp. Could be a carp. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Look at that. Fingers crossed. Legs crossed. Arms crossed. Everything crossed for a carp. If not, we'll settle for the catfish. This is what it's all about at this lake. Big catfish. 18 pound that last one. Not huge. You know, we've had bigger, but yeah, good fun. They put up a good scrap. We're just hoping there's a few bigger ones out there. So come on, I want a 40 plus pounder, so I can beat Isaac's PB from last year. 39 pound he had last year. If you haven't seen the video from last year, check it out. Springwood Part 2. There he goes. Goes again. Look, keeps bumping it, keeps knocking it. So remember, I'm casting these out with PVA bags. So there's lots of halibut pellets on the bottom around it. They are really oily. They disperse quite nicely into the area, and the cats are just sniffing them out. Wherever I cast, they're just sniffing them out. They absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. There's some guys over there fishing. I'll be a bit quiet. Some guys over there fishing. They had a sausage. They're casting right over to the middle. I don't know what they're using. Maybe they are fishing with sausages. I don't know. But they haven't had nothing. You got a big cast.
Zig.
Oh, zig cast. Yeah. Is that for carp?
Yeah.
You're hoping for a carp. I'm hoping this on the left-hand rod is a carp because it keeps picking it up and dropping it. So that's typical of a carp, isn't it?
That's what mine was doing when I hooked a catfish. It kept doing that.
Yeah.
And then it beeped twice, beep, beep, and then it just
stopped.
Slowly pulled round and beeped a few times, and then went slack.
Was that when you caught your catfish?
That's that second one that I hooked
catfish.
And I lost it.
Could have been a carp though.
Yeah, I think it's a carp.
Yeah, who knows? That was the wind.
That's on that one.
Yeah, left hand. It's just the wind. And it's amazing, isn't it? You can sit here and video the rods for ages and ages and ages, and you won't get a take. And then as soon as you put the camera down, off it goes. It goes nuts. Screams off on one. Right, I'm going to set it down and just see if we can video a take. Jinxed it, haven't I? I've jinxed it. So I'll turn the camera off. Isaac literally just cast his rod, and it went straight away like mine. I think it's a big one. Yeah, control, mate. Yeah, just if you can get it in enough, it gets it away from my rod. I won't have to bring my rod in then.
I can't stop it at the moment though. Real. Big cat. Gotta be a cat, innit?
Oh yeah. Cat number 2.
Can't stop it.
You can hear it going, can't you? We haven't got the microphones on now, so there's probably going to be a bit of wind noise on here, folks. So apologies if there is. Certainly put a bend in your rod, these fish. Really good fun. Look at it, the rod going up and down like a nodding dog. Well, I've got to give it to NGT. These rods are certainly doing the job, aren't they? These are the NGT profiler rods.
NGT reels as well.
Isaac, keep it away from the bank. That's it.
Those are muscles in that down there.
Yeah, you don't want to snap off on a muscle.
Unless it's the main line, it should be alright.
So this was your new PVA bag. You bagged it up, whacked it out there, and bang, it went straight away, didn't it?
Proper run.
Yeah, proper run. Within just seconds of him putting the rod down. I bet you couldn't even have counted to 1 minute if you were counting up to 60. Probably would have got to about 15 or 20, wouldn't you?
at fighting catfish.
Yeah, I would too.
My granddad wouldn't have a chance, would he?
No, it pull pops in, wouldn't it?
I'll be able to. I'm not actually able to get these. Ready?
There he goes.
No way.
Oh, it's just got a carp on the zig.
It's a grassy, I
On a
think.
zig rig. Zig rig. It's not a very
It's
big
gotta be
one.
a carp. No, it's a carp though. No, it is big.
Is it?
Yeah.
I better get the net. Oh, you got the net. All the action's happening Isaac's side.
Oh my god, there's no way. It's gotta be definitely a carp. This might be my first 20. I think I'm pooping my pants a little. No way, on a zig. On a zig. It's a catfish on a zig.
You got a catfish on the zig rig. Oh, well done.
I'm so angry though. Why couldn't it be
Oh, you desperately wanted a carp, didn't you? I think we all want carp.
How the hell is it taking a zig?
Do you want me to net it for you?
Yeah, and it's
Can't believe he caught this catfish on a few maggots and a bit of foam. My spot of lunch, we've got chicken noodle soup and peri peri chicken sandwich. Dunked in the soup. Oh, that's really good. We're just heading back for the afternoon session now. See if we can't get a few more catfish out. So Isaac's got 3 catfish and I've had 2. Can't believe he caught catfish on a zig rig with a couple of maggots on it. It's unbelievable. Must have come right up from the bottom up, took the maggots and swam back down again.
right. My dad's just got lovely Wells catfish.
I think this one is probably about 20.
20. I can't see the thing.
Oh, that's the same again.
Yeah. Well,
17 and a half.
we've just gone for lunch, guys, and we've probably been back 5 minutes. Dad cast his rod out with a halibut pellet, and we're already in. What a beautiful catfish that
17
is.
and a half. There he is. Catmandu.
So slut. They're worse than eels.
They are pretty damn slimy, and this one's a bit of a wriggler. But there he is, folks. Oh man, I literally just got that catfish back in there, and my second rod ripped off. And I wasn't expecting it, but I picked it up, leaned into it, and it was off. But they're definitely feeding, so I've got to get my rods back out pretty sharpish. Well, that was a bit of excitement. So I've got my two rods back out again now. I'm just having a nice sweet snack. Those chocolate digestives, yeah. Just wish I had a cup of tea, but I didn't bring any tea bags. Oh well, I'll remember next time.
So, my dad's just reeled in a huge catfish. He's definitely on there. Never mind, we'll okay. Yep. So, here's the catfish. It's been landed
Let's see what this one weighs.
successfully.
Oh, that is 23.7 pounds.
What a lovely fish.
23.7.
That is a...
23.7. You want to get a photograph of this one?
Oh yeah. Videoing. Yep. What?
Right in the way, Isaac. Thank you, mate. Bye-bye.
Got good release of that one.
Catfish number 4 finally comes to Isaac. See, all good things come to those who wait. Look at the bend on that rod, look.
If anyone, if NGT wants to sponsor us, I'll happily have that. really like the gear.
Yeah, so he's using the NGT Profiler Extender Rod.
I actually don't think anyone's
12 foot.
From NGT.
2.5 pound test curve, isn't it?
£3.
3 pound test curve. Easily handling these cats. He's handling them nicely. And he's got the Profiler carp runner reel as well on there. Look at that. And he's even got NGT line on there as well. NGT
I'm not being able
camo
to
line.
budge it. I can't budge it. There you go. I've budged it a bit.
He's right out in the middle of the lake. You've got some ground to gain there, Isaac.
I know, it's just like that big one though.
Yeah. You might got lucky and got a cat on a zig rig earlier on, but you can't beat halibut pellets.
I can't stop it. It's a big fish, this.
Look at the
I
rod
dragged
there.
tight.
Can't quite make out how far. You're still quite a way out, aren't you?
Yeah, way far. Quite far out, yeah.
You can safely say it's hooked. These, what are they called? Gunsmoke stingers. Gunsmoke stinger hooks. They're pretty damn good. The ones where we get little mini runs or they come off, we think they're probably carp. Just got hold of the halibut pellet in their mouth because carp's got much smaller mouths. And we've got huge, great big 25mm pellets on.
I haven't hardly had any runs that I've missed or are like really small little. They've all been a proper. I've waited quite a bit of time for it, but when they go, they actually go proper.
And my 23-pound catfish, I nearly got it in. It was probably about 20 foot from the bank, and it just lay dead, didn't it, Isaac? We thought it got snagged up, and I was going to put my rod back down in the rod rest, and I jerked it a couple of times, and it ran again. So these catfish, when they get tired, if they just lay on the bottom, it's really very hard to budge them, even sort of medium size. We haven't really got the gear. We've only got I've got 20-pound line on mine, and Isaac's got 10-pound NGT camo line on his. So you really don't want to snap that off. It's where you really make the rod and the drag work for you. Yeah. Oh, it's running again. There it goes. What are you naming this one?
It does your backing, that's what I'm naming this one.
Call it Luke.
He does your backing, yeah. No, Luke does your necking, not your backing.
I thought he does your ears in. Does my ears in sometimes. Bless him. He's your best bud though, isn't he, mate?
By far. Okay, video it.
This is a big one, Isaac.
Yes, I know.
I reckon this is the biggest yet. What do you reckon? What do you think it's going to weigh? Have a guess.
20.
Oh, 22.
Is that it?
Hang on. Yeah, 22. 21.82. Oh, God, that's a good one. That's your biggest today.
It's not the biggest though, is it?
No, mine was 23. Yours is 22.
Yep.
21. Yeah, 21.82.
Yep. Oh. Okay, guys. Well, this is catfish number 6 for my dad, and I've had 4. And yeah, we caught 11 between us in just a day session.
Yeah.
Been pretty good.
We're doing really well on the cats today, aren't we? Here he is. Fish number 6.
Yeah, water now.
Slimy beast, and he's going to go in the water. You can do release?
Yep.
Straight down into the depths. The video me letting him go again.
Sorry, we didn't get to weigh it, guys, because my rod actually screamed into life. When I got there, it was a slack line and I missed it.
19.82.
It was 19.82 pounds.
Landscape mode, Isaac. Grabbing all of that, isn't they?
What the?
These slimy buggers. How long is?
Dad, just put him back. I don't want to get anywhere near it.
Whoa! Slipped in the hole there.
Banged his head, didn't he?
No, he didn't bang his head. I just sort of slipped down that hole.
No, like he banged his head on this little post bit that's going into the water. Okay.
Oh, just got a 22-pound catfish in, and I literally just rebaited, cast it out, and it went again. I literally just put the rod down, sat down, trying to get the rod number 2 baited up. These catfish are really turning on tonight. They're really turning on the feed, and I don't know if you can hear in the background, then geese are going mad as well. But I'm going to put the camera down because I've got to try and get this second rod made up. I just got, well, this is just madness. Oh, let's go and see how he's getting on. Well, the fishing today has been really, really good. So I've had seven catfish. Literally just had my 8th one then a moment ago, but it sadly got off. And whilst it's been really, really good fishing, I haven't had my prize catfish yet. I haven't beat my PB of 27 or 28 pounds from last year. But it's still been really good fun. And the annoying thing is, I'm actually running out of pellets. So I've been making up these PVA bags. I'm now having to make them a lot smaller, about half the size. I've got some smaller bags. I'm doing them half the size, just because that's all the pellets we got left now. And I've had to mix the halibut pellets with normal carp pellets. So hopefully it will still attract the fish. Who knows? Might attract a carp. So if anyone wants to know how you do a PVA bag, so you just fill it up about halfway. Pair of scissors. Snip down one side. Snip down the other side. Then gives you 2 little rabbit's ears like this. Yeah? And then you just tie it up like tying your shoelaces. Like that. Tie it like that. Round again, double knot. There you go. Nice little PVA bag. Don't forget to punch holes in these, otherwise it will float. It will take a while to sink. By the time the bag melts, the pellets will sink and it will disperse on the bottom in a bigger pattern. You really want it to be a nice tight pattern of pellets with your halibut pellet or your actual bait that's on the hair rig sitting on, close or very near to these pellets. So that's how you make a little pellet bag. So I reckon we're going to stay about another hour, and then we're going to head back and flash up the barbecue. Got a bit of steak, bit of chicken, and we'll show you a bit of that later on. Right, it's 7:30. We're just about to get packed up, and Isaac just spotted those 2 carp on the surface there. Look, there's some really nice long grass carp in this lake. Isaac's been trying to hook them off the surface with a try and hook them off the surface with a controller float. You see a pair of them there, look. So here we are after a brilliant day catfish fishing. What was it like, Isaac?
Exhausting.
Exhausting. We both got sore backs, but it was really good fun. Now we're having a barbecue. Yeah, look at that, look.
That's going to make these viewers jealous.
We've got barbecue chicken, or should I say, what's it, coconut?
Coconut,
chicken,
mango
and chili chicken. We've got fried potatoes. We've got a nice bit of, looks like rump steak, and a little bit of couscous, just as a bit, got to have a bit more carbohydrate to balance off, because we've burnt off a lot of calories today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just have another look. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa! That is cooking a treat. Look at that. Not even cooking on gas. That's cooking on BBQ coals. Hey, there you go. Look at that. Steak cooked to perfection. Mango and coconut chili. Fried potatoes. Bit of couscous. Verdict, Isaac, out of 10.
Oh, I'd say a 9.99999.
What have you tried so far?
I've tried the potatoes, which are lovely and crispy, and I've tried the couscous, and the couscous is really good.
Lovely. Well, that was a perfect meal and a perfect ending to I would say to a perfect day. Look at that, look. That's our plates and it pretty much finished. Was it a perfect day, Isaac?
Yeah, it was a perfect day.
What would have made it better?
A carp coming up instead of a catfish on that stupid zig.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. We had a few weird bites which could have been carp, where it just dropped the bait again. We didn't get to them quick enough. So yeah, I think there are some carp in there, but the catfish are just all over the bait and they get in there first. So there you go, you've got to be front of the queue at the buffet. Anyway, we're going to go to bed and we're going to see you in the morning. Last day here at Springwood. Makeshift breakfast. Everything left in the fridge, all fried up. I've got leftover steak, chicken from the barbecue, little finger sausages, belly pork, fried flour, flatbreads. I've got a couple of cakes. That's it, that's pretty much everything in our fridge, all cooked up, ready to go, washed down with a nice glass of milk. Lovely. Right, we're just heading out then. Our last day here at Springwood. We've packed all our stuff up in the shepherd's hut. We're heading back to Spring Pool. Isaac wants to go back to Spring Pool for some more Kathmandu action. And we're going to go and fish out on the point today, just there. Right folks, we got this ultralight pop-up bivvy. It's a one-man bivvy, but it's big enough for 2 people to get under. It's nicknamed Day Shelter as well, so you literally just do that. And there you go. Quick and easy.
Day shelter, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Now this may seem really obvious to a lot of people that have been fishing and camping for a lot longer than we have. We can't get these pegs in. This ground is absolutely rock solid. What I've just realised is bivvy pegs. We always wondered what this like screw thread was on there, and watch this. You can actually screw them into the ground. Oh my god, we're so rookie at this. But there you go, a little tip for you for the future. If you've got real rock hard ground and you haven't got a hammer to bang your pegs in with.
Dad's just got a first catfish of the session.
Springwood Fisheries, and we're fishing on the point. When I cast out to the island just to the left, probably about 20 feet to the left and slightly in a bit, and we've got our first catfish of the day. And here she is. She's a beauty. She's a bit slippery. Oh, I was just going to
They look like, did you know that they're from the electric eel family?
Yeah, they can live out of water for quite a while.
Release them just here.
Oh. Alright, then.
Is that a bird?
You did.
I love it when they do that. I got that on video, that. Oh, she's Yep.
Well guys, still out on the point, and and these catfish are coming like trains or buses, whatever you want to call it. Third catfish in less than 30 minutes.
Imagine mine just goes in a minute after
No.
pause it.
I literally just netted. It was still in the water, wasn't it, Isaac? On the left hand.
Literally, I had to flick it over, hook it, pass it to your dad, and then get it in the net. He had 2 rods in his hand trying to play him.
Literally about a minute ago, I just released the fish just there, and I'm on to another one.
Probably the same one. Come back and was greedy as hell, grab the whole PVA bag.
We like to, yeah, no, it's not. We found there's a hole just out there, casting straight into it. That's what they're all just sitting there, waiting for the bait to drop. What a cast!
Terrible.
That's perfect. Exactly where I told him to cast that, and he done it. He's so good at casting. Well done, Isaac. Get that trap set, and that'll get you a nice cat. Right, so I don't actually have any rods in the water because just didn't expect that catfish action to be so sudden and so quick. So I'm here making up some PVA bags. We literally made up 2 PVA bags, cast out, and then had any chance to make any more PVA bags up yet. And we're running pretty low on stuff. So at this rate, we're going to be out by midday, I'd say, maybe even earlier. Isaac hoping for his first cat, which I'm sure he'll get in a minute. He's just cast out perfect, right in front of the stumps by the island.
Are you sure that was a good cast?
Oh, it was perfect. A really good cast. Exactly where I wanted you to put it. If you don't get anything, we'll swap spots, alright? So you get a bit of cat action.
I'm alright in my spot.
Oh yeah? Knowing you, you'll be jammy and get the big carp, won't you? Is that what you're holding out for? Isaac was just moaning, he weren't getting any action. And he just had a knock on his left hand rod.
Oh, Dad, this dragon's tight.
It went for a few minutes, a few seconds. And then the right hand one's just gone, and I reckon this is the biggest. It's going to be a big one, isn't it, Isaac? So Isaac's fighting one over there, and I got one here. We've both got one each. I've got to put the phone down because I've got to try to figure out how we're going to do this. We've only got 1 net and we've got 2 fish. Well, that was a first for us. That's a father and son double. But my cat just went straight parallel with the bank and got wrapped round Isaac's, and I had to net them both at the same time. Oh, that was hard work. We were both like trying to pull them in and lift them, and then Isaac's would run, and then mine would be playing ball, coming to the net, and then vice versa. Mine would be alright and Isaac's would run. Well, we managed to get them both in. Right, we're going to get them into the cradle, safely unhooked and released.
So, there's 5th catfish on the end here. It's coming up.
Is he stripping some line?
No!
Oh, what?
That
Gutted.
snapped me off.
Joking. That's actually snapped. Oh no, that could have been a 40-pounder.
I think come on tide. That wasn't. Well, it's a pretty big catfish on the bank here. I'm wondering if it's over 30. Not sure, but we'll find out in just a second. I think it probably is.
One.
Yay, PB!
My rod has just screamed off there. Isaac's getting a bite, I think. He's getting a knock on his rod over there.
Catfish just swelled over there.
And I'm trying to make up a rig for Isaac because he's come untied. We think he had a pretty big catfish on there. I just caught one, 31.5 pound. That's my new PB, 31.5 pound. Happy with that. Right, I'll go now for Isaac in a minute. Let me know when he's close. That's on my rod, remember. Isaac's just hooked into the world's laziest catfish. If you remember Springwood Part 2 catfish I caught, it was only about £27, but it kept just going to ground and I couldn't budge it, so I had to keep putting my rod back down in the bite alarms and just let it sit there and wait for the cat to run again. We literally can't budge this cat. It's on the bottom, whether it's in a hole or under a log or something, we don't know, but the line's tight as anything. We can still feel it's on there, but we're just gonna wait it out. Oh, that was me. Sorry. Yeah. I just made Isaac jump. I nudged the butt of the rod with my elbow. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it and see what happens, and we'll let you know how we get on with this one. Hopefully it's the big one that Isaac's been waiting for, £40 plus. So we tried everything with this rod. This catfish definitely took us into a snag. Catfish number 7. It's just half a day so far. Isaac's got a good fish. Hopefully he'll land this one. Will this be fish number 3 today? He just messes around with them too much.
Not mess around with them. I'd like to see you try, yeah.
He lets them go to ground. This could be a good size one, mate, couldn't it? Yeah, there you go. The last couple of hours and we'll be packing up in a minute. So hopefully we'll get this one in. Swirling. There he is.
It's not even that big.
He is. It's a good one. Good one. Tell me when you're ready for the net.
I'm ready for the net.
This is a big one. Another 30 pounder, I reckon. Enough run.
It's not a 30 pounder.
Funniest thing, I just caught that catfish. It's about probably just under 30 pound, and that was a fish that took Isaac to ground a moment ago because his hook was still in its mouth. That's our rig that we've tied up. Let's go and take you, show you the fish.
Wait, Dad, wait a minute. So technically that's my fish and you've just hooked my rig with that
So
fish on.
technically it's Isaac's fish,
Oh,
and I just hooked his rig. The fish swam with that rig in its mouth over.
And you've hooked it by
There he is, look. And it's starting to rain again now. How cool are these fish? So cool, isn't they?
I'm gonna get my other
He's a real feisty one, this one. Really feisty. Really feisty. That's why I put up such a good fight. Come on, mate. Need you out there. There he goes.
Dad, was that a good cast?
Yeah, good cast. Oh, I'm just about pooped. Been fighting fish after fish after fish. I'm pretty knackered.
Which was on my rig.
Technically, this is his number 5 because I reeled in that last one, which was actually hooked on Isaac's rig. So I don't know. Did we call it 4? Did we call it 5? Who cares? He's having fun. That's all that matters. And there's a break in the weather. It's been raining. It's been blowing early.
Guys.
It's stripping some line. This is a good one. And he swells. Yeah, well, we're literally in the last hour of our fishing holiday, and Isaac's into another big cat. I'll put the phone up and I'll let you know what it looks like when we get it in. Right, it's nearly in. Isaac's been fighting this one for about 5 minutes. I'm ready to show. Here it is. Here she blows. Whoa, that is good. I like it when they do that.
No, I like it when they do that.
Oh, we both like it when they do that.
Oh, come here, guys. Get your first catfish. It's breaking my back, though.
Both our backs are killing us. Fighting these big fish all day long. It's
good experience.
yeah, it's like a workout. Who needs a gym membership?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Let's go to the gym. Slowly. Good stuff. Oh, he's just going to sit there, isn't he?
There you go. You released him. That was a different way of releasing a fish. Slide him down the mud bank. There he goes. That's Isaac's catfish number 5. 6 if you count the one he hooked and lost. And I reeled it in. Popped off.
Snapped me.
Snapped.
Yeah. Nothing I could have done. I tried to stop it.
Probably cut you off on one of the shells. Let's see. See, that's clean cut that. So that's probably taking you down to the bed of the lake, and it's cut you off on one of those shells. It's a really sharp, like cockle shells or mussels, like mussel shells at the bottom of this lake, and that's just the catfish just took him down and yeah, cut him off. Oh well, that's one rod out of action. Well, that concludes another one of our Springwood Fisheries breaks, and it's been a bit of a tradition for us to always have a curry at the end of our fishing trip. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to click the like and subscribe button, and hope to see you again soon.
If you help us like and subscribe, we might actually be able to get a decent sponsor from a fishing company. Then we'll be able to do giveaways.
And we might be able to stay somewhere nicer than a shepherd's hut. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye. It's not Kathmandu, Kathmandu. Careful.
Stings itself with stinging nettles.
Come on, Kathmandu. Come here. Hey. Come on, let's get you. Get back in the water.
It's gonna kick, isn't it?